Hello and welcome back, my name is Dave and today we've got Behind Enemy Lines Colombia with WWE Superstar Mr. Kennedy Man. Mr. Kennedy, why? Because America is big, butch, and it needs Mr. Kennedy to make Mr. Film. Big American film, yay, Americans. Colombia. Famed, abandoned, but never defeated. All new movie star and superstar Mr. Kennedy, Behind Enemy Lines Colombia. Escape is the only beginning. Apparently it's only a beginning because there's never an end, is there? Of course not in American films. It's all about high explosions, big action and Mr. Kennedy. I got my muscle shirt on today, you know. What more do we want? I got my, yeah. Mr. Kennedy. Woo! Starring Joe Manganiello. Spider-Man. And WWE's Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy! This three-action-packed sequel delivers a whole new level of excitement. Yeah, because it's American. In the jungles of Colombia, there is nowhere to run, forcing a convert team of US Navy SEALs to make their own solutions in this riveting and explosive new film that takes Behind Enemy Lines franchise into new bold territory. Colombia is in chaos, caught in a bitter war. Its government and insurgent guerrillas. I was on a secret mission to observe a meeting between two factions, and then the SEALs suddenly find themselves framed for the murder of the leaders of both sides. Now abandoned by their own government, the group must survive long enough to prove their innocence and prevent a brutal war from spilling over the border. Special features and a bunch of other stuff in the film. There's a lot of big impact film for what it is. I believe Mr. WWE serves no extra bonus to this film at all. I think in fact he's a bit overdone on it. I do not enjoy his acting because I know WWE's and don't get me wrong, calm down. WWE is just acting after all. Yeah, cool. That's what it is, because that's what he's doing here, is he's acting, and it doesn't work. I don't like how he does it. I think you need to get someone who's a bit more unknown and a bit more subtle. He's just a big man in a big American film, a lot of gunshots, a lot of explosions, and it feels a bit let down, really. Yes, the story's very nice, and the plot's done very well. The way it's filmed, it's done nicely, it's not too bad. They do spend a lot of time watching Mr. WWE, doing his part, which sort of degrades the other characters in the film a little bit. They put them off a little bit. There's not as much attention to the rest of it what's happening, which is a real shame because there could have been a lot of actual good things happening here. So when the Navy SEALs get framed for the murder, it seems very. It gets a little bit complicated, I believe, and it does make it for a difficult solution because I can't believe how their own government would abandon them, not believe what their own SEALs are telling them, and yet just let them go. But later on, take them back and say, yes, they are ours. We'll look after you once you cross the border. But it all seems to be down to a few men to stop a war from spilling over. But surely making that happen will make more of a war. Will make more something happen. It's one of these films that I believe could have been better, could have been a lot more exciting, but it's just been let down by the fact that they tried to overpower it too much and make it better than the previous two, and one by one this franchise just kind of died for me. The first one was fantastic, the second was alright, and the third one was just downright shame. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say about this. Special features, there's some on there somewhere. There's a bit of a storyline. Well, I just read anyway, but again, the case on the back, it's got the orange theme to it. It's just, yeah, I like how they kept in touch with that. But then the front is this very American flag and a big butch WWE man. And well, there's something different on the inside. The disc is actually completely different to the front cover, which is rather unusual. You don't normally find that. So all the bonus features and the films on one disc, which makes it a lot easier for viewing. You have to keep switching over. Only because there's maybe not that much of a bonus feature, or I've got a rather large disc. What are you trying to say, I wonder? Yeah, so at the end of the day, it was made back in 2009, and the year for 2009 was not the best for war films. It seemed to have dropped off a little bit then, but it seemed to have grown back a little bit more since, and a bit more polished up and a bit more original. When you make a franchise, it's difficult to try and beat the previous one, and I think that's what they struggle to do, really. I think they should have killed off when they'd done the first one. They should have just let it go, had the one-off film, and made these sort of second and third ones something else, because they had no connections with the first one, and this one has no connections with the second one, so they all seem to be their own little film. But for its own film, yeah, you can say it's good, you can say it's poor, you can say wherever you want, because I'm reviewing it and you got your own ideas, your own thoughts, and go with what you want. So I'm going to end it here. So thank you very much for watching. Behind Enemy Lines, Colombia. It's the third installment, but technically it's not. It's a good film if you like that sort of American thing with WWE Superstars, and a nice bit of action. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.